Spring is practically here, and lots of us are ready to get out the short shorts and the sundresses. But if you have spider veins or varicose veins, you may not be as eager to uncover your legs. Dr. Jennifer Watson is joining us today from the Spectrum Health Medical Group Vein Center, and she has some solutions. Welcome to 8 West.
Oh, thanks for having me. It's great to be here.
Yeah, so we are so excited about summer.
Oh, yeah.
I know a lot of people, they want to shed all those winter clothes. But for women and men who are dealing with spider veins and varicose veins, this can be a really stressful and embarrassing time.
Yeah, after a long Michigan winter, you just want to get into the shorts. But definitely, having varicose veins can definitely affect your life. It can affect wanting to get out and do things, and so it is an issue.
Yeah, and this is more predominant than one might think. How many men and women does this affect?
It is very common, you're right about that. We think it affects up to 50% of women and 40% of men throughout their life. So this really affects a lot of people, and as you said, men too.
Wow. So what is the difference? We've heard of spider veins, we've heard of varicose veins. They are completely different. Can you kind of take us through what each one does?
Right, so they are different in that they come from the same problem, and that's faulty valves within the veins. So the veins are meant to move the blood back towards the heart and lungs, and there are valves within both small veins and large veins that help with this process. If the valves become faulty, the veins dilate, they become visible, and they cause other problems, basically because the blood's pooling there. Spider veins are just a very small scale of that, whereas varicose veins are a larger scale.
Yeah, so we've all heard the reasons behind some of these issues, and I think a lot of us have heard, okay, women, if you cross your legs, you could get varicose veins. That's one of the myths, right?
Crossing your legs is a myth, yes. Crossing your legs, we don't believe really affects how your veins work. So it's okay to cross your legs. But some of the other things like wearing sunscreen, avoiding long times within high heels probably does help to prevent this from happening.
Yeah, what are some of the reasons why people do experience these issues?
The number one thing, for better or worse, is genetics.
Okay.
So that's hard because it's really hard to change that.
So you say thanks, Mom, and thanks, Dad.
That's right. It does run in families. But there are things we can do, such as being active and healthy. Pregnancy is a risk factor, so talking to your doctor around the time of pregnancy if you're having issues. And then elevating your legs, compression stockings can help, and sunscreen can definitely help prevent those spider veins.
Yeah, we know that there are a lot of solutions. There are different ways that you can fight these varicose veins and spider veins. Let's talk about some of them because I know there is sclerotherapy. What is that?
So sclerotherapy is an injection of the veins. It can be done with or without ultrasound guidance. So it can be for different size veins, but it's an injection of a foam that damages and then allows your body to soak up those faulty veins.
And that's mainly for the spider veins.
That is used on spider veins, correct.
Okay, and then you have vein ablation.
Right. Vein ablation classically was a heat-based treatment to damage or get rid of faulty veins, usually done by laser or radio frequency, and those technologies work very well. We still do them a lot today.
But there are some risks that can be associated with a vein ablation. I actually know of someone who had the ablation, and they have it's almost like they lost a little sensation in the back of their leg. That can happen because of the heat.
That definitely can, yes. There are nerves that run with these veins, and it is possible to get some patches of numbness. And like any procedure, there are other risks associated with that.
So you have a new technology. You brought it with you today, and this is going to alleviate a lot of that risk and a lot of the worry. So explain what this is.
Yes, so this is just part of the VenaSeal system that I brought here today, just so you can kind of get an idea. It's been likened to a craft glue, which is kind of funny, but also kind of accurate. So this is basically a small gun. A tube is then inserted into the patient, and much like the ablation, the vein is then sealed, but instead of having to seal with heat, it's sealed with a glue. And that has alleviated the need for heat, which stops that nerve injury and other issues.
And what I think is so great about this is that you don't have to wear those compression stockings that you often do if you're having some other type of prevention therapy.
Correct, and that's wonderful for patients who have a hard time with the compression stockings, which we all know can be difficult to wear.
Well, we know that summer's right around the corner. We want to get in those shorts, so if people at home are watching and they want to get a hold of Spectrum Health Medical Group Vein Center, they can call you and visit your website.
That's right.
Thank you so much, Dr. Jennifer Watson. It was a pleasure having you on today.
Well, thank you, and happy spring.
Thank you. All right, don't go away. We have a lot more 8 West right after this quick break.